Hi guys, how are you?
Hi, nice to see you.
So
Hi, Rachel.
to start this show, yesterday when I talked to Sam and Jessica, I only talked about costuming and character work, so I don't want to spoil anything because I love the journey that this show takes the audience on. But I do want to ask you guys when you get a script and you see how it starts and then you get to point B and it's way, way, way different from where we originally started on the show. What for you guys is the most fun of tracking a character arc through all of that?
Oh, I think for me it was the breakdown of the relationship between Pete and Evie. Alfred touched on it in a previous interview, but there's the scene in the restaurant between the two of them, and I so enjoyed doing that scene, and it really kind of shows how toxic their relationship has become. But yeah, kind of, having those pointers along the way and then just seeing it as an arc and kind of thinking, okay, how do I get from here to there? It's really quite exciting.
Totally agree with that. Exciting, also daunting sometimes. You see some of those scenes at the end and you think, how am I going to get here? How am I going to understand making that journey? But that's what makes it so exciting that as you put it, they got such a journey, they end up in such a radically different place. And you see those people at the end, you go, surely not those people at the beginning ended up there doing that. So that's one of the things that was so much fun to play.
Yeah, I do love this show because it's like I never knew where I was going. Like you have the creepy neighbor with his binoculars, then you have this Spencer, and I was like, where am I going with any of these? And so then as it just kept going, I was like, oh great, I never knew and I didn't want to know. This is perfect. Like I like the mystery of it. Wouldn't do you guys now that you're at the point where an audience is going to get to see the show and unpack it in that way? Is that exciting for you, or do you kind of check out and you're like, I don't want to hear a single word about the show now that I've done my part with it?
Oh no, I'm really excited to see what the American audience think of it. I mean, it did so well here in the UK, and it's always just such a nice feeling when a show does well. You never know when you're filming something how it's going to be received. So for it to be Channel 4's biggest scripted streamer was amazing. So I'm just hoping that it has the same kind of life in the States and that people enjoy it as much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
totally concur. I just wanted to say that's it, isn't it? We do it so people can enjoy it, especially something like this. It's so like juicy and there's something pulpy and fun about it. You're like, you kind of want to watch it and gossip about it. So it's great. It's great that more people are going to hopefully get that pleasure.
well, yeah, because I was say, Avi, you have now a reputation in America television where you're just like the mystery guy now. This is the second one in a row
The
in American
mystery guy,
television where
yes,
you're
yes.
just doing mysteries for us. Is that a fun genre? Because like obviously I'm a millennial, so you were fantasy after is my childhood, and now you're this mystery guy. Is it fun to have like a new kind of genre tied to your name?
Yeah, that's that. I, I mean, look, the other side of it is I'm very unaware of what's going on. I love it if people tell me they like something or don't like. I'm the same. That's why we do it. But also, I wouldn't know if that was the tag to my name or there was another one because I effectively live under metaphorical. Yeah, that's one of the really fun things about the job to get genres.
Mhm.
That's what makes it exciting. No day is the same. No job is the same, even if they're similar.
That is very true. And Eleanor, you have such hard job of just giving essentially what I would deem like hard eyes to Sam Hugan throughout the majority of this show. You're just kind of like staring at him. At one point, I was like, this is just like Twisters because he comes out in a wet shirt that is white. For you, when you get to play that, like, I imagine getting to play that level of like attraction is fun on a show.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. I think luckily Sam is one of my best friends, and it was just hilarious, to be honest, kind of creating that bond and us both kind of going, "Oh God," it's hilarious. It was really great fun working with him, and yeah, there are some scenes that are just hilariously ridiculous and great fun to play. Who doesn't want to stand outside with a rain tower and a wet Sam Hewen? It's like, great, absolutely, sure.
Dressed like
I
Noah
tried to pitch a
Hawley from The
scene between
Notebook.
Pete and Danny where there was that, but it didn't.
Now that I would like to see.
Do you know what I
You're
mean?
wearing a white shirt now. You can just put both of you out in the rain. Shirts.
Yeah.
Definitely not lifting him though.
It'd be the other way around. So if you would just lift you up. He's in the same position. Well, thank you guys so much for talking with me. I love this show a lot. I'm fascinated by it, and I can't wait for everyone else to get to see it. And thank you for talking with me.
Thank you.